Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Starting the Day the Right Way for August 1st, 2020. It is Saturday, August 1st. Can you believe it? We are in the month of August. This year is just flying by. All right, so let's get right into it. So yesterday was a pretty fun day. You know, my son had a little bit of a play date. We had some time to do some stuff between us. And so there was a couple of points in the day where he caught the look on my face. And at one point in time, I just he was standing a certain way and the sun came another way and we were on the outside and I just got like, I kind of felt like a little glimpse of what he would look as a young man. And I guess there was a weird look on my face and he's like, "Daddy, is everything okay?" And, I had to, come out whatever I was looking at. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, what were you thinking? I'm like, I don't know, buddy. I was just seeing you as a little bit of a young man, probably, somewhere in between high school and college. And I started thinking about what God would be doing in your life. And so we went off on that tangent. And then later, it was probably close to bedtime. No kid wants to go to bed, right? They never want the day to end. And we were laughing and tickling and wrestling a little bit. And I'm like, all right, time to stop. And, we got to learn how to do that. But like I said, they don't want to go to bed. So I got this serious look on my face. And then he caught it. And he's like, "Daddy, are you mad at me?" I'm like, "No, but I just need you to listen to me. Is that all right?" And so, we had to go through that a couple of times. It wasn't like it was the first time and then it was done. But eventually he got to bed unpunished. So that was a good thing. But it led me to this scripture this morning. And it comes from the very exciting book of Numbers, okay, chapter 13, verses 30 through 33. And it was right before the Israelites were about to take hold of the promised land. So they were already past the Red Sea. Egyptians had been killed. And Moses was setting up some reconnaissance and spying what the new land was like. So he sent a leader from each of the 12 tribes. All right. So he sent out 12 people to go check out this new land. Okay. And it was about a 6-7 week mission. Here's what it said. Okay. Verse 30 says, "But Caleb tried to quiet the people as they stood before Moses. 'Let's go at once to take the land,' he said. 'We can certainly conquer it.' Verse 31 says, "But the other men who had explored the land with him disagreed. 'We can't go up against them. They are stronger than we are.' So they spread this bad report about the land among the Israelites. 'The land we traveled through and explored will devour anyone who goes to live there. All the people we saw were huge. We even saw giants there, the descendants of Anak. Next to them, we felt like grasshoppers, and that's what they thought too.'" So immediately, in praying before I came on here, God was just saying we need to focus and use. We've all heard the term looking through rose-colored glasses, right? We need to look through God's glasses right now, and for all of our lives, but especially with this time, it is so hard if you do not purposely take into account what's coming through your eye gates, what's coming through your ear gates. Okay. You have to protect these two gates at all costs. And eventually those things go down into your heart. Okay. So what are you looking at? If you're spending more time looking at what's going on the news feeds and on your social feeds, everything's going on, than you are in the Bible, that's an issue. Okay. You need to change that ratio. Okay. The more of God's words that you're putting into you, the more that you're going to see things through God's lens. Okay. What lens are you seeing things through? Okay. So just like my son was asking me and trying to read my face and say, are you mad? He was looking through his eyes to read my face so that he can comprehend and process what was going on in my mind. Okay. But the Israelites even were putting words into the land of the people of the giants. They were putting words in their mouth. Next to them, we felt like grasshoppers, and that's what they thought too. So they were assuming that they were thinking the same thing. So we have to practice looking at things through God's eyes, not through our own eyes. Okay. And the only way we're going to do that is getting into Word, knowing what God says on issues. Okay. So I'm trying to stick to 5 minutes today. And that is it. Hope this was a blessing. Dwell on this. Shut off the news feed. Turn on the Bible feed. All right. Have a great day. Have an awesome weekend. And we'll be back tomorrow. Take care.